In today's episode, we're going to talk about the value of having a pool or not having a pool. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
We are
and
on
girls.
This episode. Yeah, girls and guys. We are happy you are here for our show. Welcome to the Real Estate Leadership Show, as you heard from our intro. We're going to talk about value of homes. Swimming pools in your backyard, right? Not homes.
Not homes. Pools.
That's a home. Pools.
Yeah. We got to have a home for a pool,
Yeah,
usually.
that was a blooper. Okay? So we're going to talk about pools. What is it like to have a pool? Resales of pools. I have had clients in the past said that they didn't think having a pool showed much value. Mm-hmm. We want to talk about both sides of that, right?
Yeah.
So, what would be the first thing we could talk about when it comes to pool? We were just talking about, some people like to have the pool right up next to their, back patio out the door. They jump right in.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't have the grass, right? They have kids or pets.
Yeah, that really comes with new construction, and I totally get it because a lot of new construction housing, you get smaller lots. You don't have a humongous lot that you can have a ton of grass space, but a lot of people right now that are buying new construction houses, they're putting a pool in, and it takes up the entire backyard. Not saying that's a bad thing, but when it comes to a resale value, everything you do to a home, the way I think about it is you want it to provide a positive resale value. Okay. Anytime a pool takes up the entire backyard, you're lowering the, no pun intended, the buying pool of that house. Because a lot of people that want a pool, they may also have kids.
Or pets.
And so they like to have some sort of grass space. So whenever you take up the entire yard with concrete and a pool, sometimes that can be a negative on a resale value. Sometimes it could be a positive for empty nesters that don't want to mow. So pools, it's kind of really hard because there's no right or wrong answer, but there are things that you can do to make sure you're putting yourself out there when you go to sell to the largest pool of buyers.
So I want to, because I have like a quote from someone that said to me, right, about, well, if a person has a pool, then, how does that bring value? Because it's a negative. They have to invest into it every single month. They have to clean it. They got to, either it's a pool boy, they got to put chemicals in it.
They have to do work?
Yeah. It makes it like not worth it. It's not worth having a pool.
Right.
The value is not there. So comparing to a person that doesn't have a pool at all, right? What would be your response to that? Well, so-and-so.
I'd say that's personal opinion, is what I would say.
Yeah, obviously, because if you have a pool, you probably use it, right? And you see value in the pool size, or you have your grandkids or your own kids want to swim in it. You have your parties, pool parties and stuff. Yeah, there's times of years you can't get in it, right? But,
what I'd want to say is anything you have to put work into usually is worth it.
Yeah.
If you don't have to put work into it, why? What good is it for?
Yeah, so I was just trying to see what you would say if, you had a house that had a nice big grass backyard versus a nice big grass backyard with a pool in the middle of it.
The majorities of buyers in Texas would want a pool. There are a lot of buyers that don't want a pool, but that's the hard part about real estate. What we do is we don't have a glass ball. I can't tell you what every single person wants, but I can tell you what the majority of people in Texas want. It gets so dadgum hot here. People like having a pool.
Yeah.
So I would always say if you have two homes, the exact same lot size, one that has a nice pool and the other one that doesn't, typically the one with the nice pool is always going to sell for more and it's always going to sell faster.
Okay. All right. You answered exactly the question I had. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Here for you.
Appreciate it.
High five.
So what's some other tips or things you need to know when it comes to value of a pool? I guess, it would cost a little bit more to maintain a pool versus grass.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. It gets so dead gum. I wanted to use your word.
He always makes fun of me for
dead
that.
gum.
It's not nice.
Hot in Texas. And you want to jump in it. Skinny dip. Whatever.
Do whatever you want. It's your pool.
If you have a chain link fence, get after it, dude.
Whatever. People don't have to look. That's what I tell my buyers.
I'm just trying to bring some humor into this because this is a dry topic.
But one big topic with pools, and everybody asks, is the return on value.
Okay.
we always talk
if
about,
you build it yourself.
or if you build a pool, because they're expensive. Okay. Pools are really expensive now. But we always talk about real estate, return on value, return on investment, your ROI, that sometimes you can do things and buy things that you're not going to get the full investment out of. That doesn't make it a bad thing. If you spend $100,000 on a pool, a lot of people say, well, you're only going to get $12,000 or $15,000 back. It was like that, but our market has completely changed with the type of buyers we have. We have so many buyers that have relocated here now. You can't say the same things that were true 10 years ago are true today because we don't have all Texans that live here now.
And there was other states that, they didn't have the opportunity to have a pool.
Right.
Like
right.
New Yorkers from the city or Californians with extremely small lots.
Correct. 100%.
Other states don't have the Lone Star Phil. Everything's bigger in Texas. And,
right.
We have a lot more space here right now. To have those luxurious things.
And weather-wise,
a
lot of people around the country it doesn't get as hot as what it does here for days on days on days. So they've never had a reason.
Hot.
Yeah. Dadgummit. They've never had a reason to have a pool. So what I tell people is, yes, if you spend $100,000 on a pool, you're not getting $100,000 back.
No.
You may, depending on the age of it and the type of pool you got, you may get $20,000 to $45,000 back on a resale value of it. But it's not all just about the price. It's about saleability. If you have that, are you going to
salability?
Salability. Yeah, sellability.
Okay.
You're going to be able to sell your home faster. You're going to be able to sell your home for more money. On the appraisal, you're not going to see you spend $100,000 on the pool, you get $100,000 back. But like I was saying, two houses that are the exact same, one that has a pool and one doesn't. If I'm your listing agent, I'm going to price your home well above the other one.
The appraiser's probably going to do.
They're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, they're going to value it higher.
Correct.
The pool.
Correct. So you're able to overall get more money back from your home. So even though you're losing a little bit of investment on the pool, you should be able to gain that back on the sale of your home because it's increasing the value of your home. It's making it more desirable, and you have the equity in your home that's creating.
Good stuff. Good nuggets right there, man. We nailed it on the head. I think
that's right.
More to talk about.
We're probably wrong about some things.
Body of pool in your backyard. That's really all we can talk about. But we really wanted to kind of just discuss these things because I'm currently going through a situation with a listing of mine that a buyer is going to select another home that they love both my listing and the other listing the same. The other one has a pool. And the buyer's agent said that I think they're leaning more towards the pool, but only because that's the pool.
Yeah.
So,
and that happens.
Yeah.
And the next buyer may say, I won't buy that house because it has a pool. Yours just has grass. Mm-hmm. So there's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah. Thank you.
But overall, a home in Texas with a pool that has grass space is typically going to sell better than one without it.
Well, that's what you need to know about bodies of pool in your backyard.
That's right.
That's right.
But things to look at if you're buying a home with a pool is you want to make sure that the pool's in good shape.
Shape?
Well, one, it has a good shape, but the actual, whatever, this guy. There's certain things that you want to look at with cracking, with elevation of it, how level it is, the pool pumps, things like that, because a pool can be a very costly item if it's not in good working order.
I'm glad you stopped me on ending the show. What do you think, or do you have enough knowledge to state this? Saltwater versus just freshwater chlorine.
I like saltwater way better.
What's your reasonings behind that? Is it
the maintenance and upkeep, and longevity? Mm-hmm. So it's really easy these days now to change a freshwater pool to a saltwater pool. It's just the cell. You can really do it for, I think it's less than like $1,500 now to switch it over. But it's easier upkeep and maintenance whenever you have a saltwater pool compared to a freshwater pool. And from what I'm told, it lasts longer. Mm-hmm. So all your pool pumps, the cell, the filters, everything lasts longer when it's a saltwater pool rather than a freshwater pool.
Yeah. And your clothes, your bathing suit won't fade colors.
Yeah, you don't have all that chlorine.
Yeah.
Nobody likes
dry
chlorine.
Skin and stuff.
It's better for your kids too.
Yeah. There's the nuggets for you today. Thanks for stopping by and watching us on the Real Estate Leadership Show. When you think about real estate, think about real estate leadership.